According to Andre, according to Andre, according to Andre. Is it a good first start intro? Maybe not. Maybe it sucks. But who cares? I just started. I want to introduce you guys to me, Andre, the host of this channel. And this channel just consists of talking about just general social things, speaking about life, topics of celebrity gossip, anything far and in between. We're going to talk about it. Anything that's current events, we're going to talk about it. I want to give you guys a little bit of get to know me, my background, so you guys can get an insight of who I am. Who the hell is this in this damn channel, this crazy Puerto Rican with curly hair, a little thickums coming up in the YouTube world, honey. So I do want to tell you guys, I want to be in this for the long run. I definitely want to see what's the outcome of YouTube. I want to tell my story. I feel like everybody else is in this platform, doing their thing, consistent, and I want to be part of it. And I feel like timing is everything. And now it's my time. Decided to set up everything and just build my followers, build my subscribers. So that's going to get to the first thing I want to say. Like, share my videos, subscribe if you love the content. And oops, that's my grinder. I probably should have put it on silence. Yes, I'm LGBTQ, part of the community. And I'm 100% happy with who I am, where I came from, and where I'm going. Okay? So according to Andre, it's just basically, again, me just speaking about everything, keeping it real, keeping it honest, as transparent as I can, and giving you my opinion. We might not always agree, but you can comment with your response or your questions anytime. And if you have a different look of opinion, I'm going to look at all my comments, and I'm going to be here with you guys for the long run, okay? So I want to start with, let me get this because it's going to distract me. A little bit about me. I was born in Puerto Rico, raised in Hartford, Connecticut, and Windsor, Connecticut, where Kim Zolciak is actually from too. That's a fun fact. And I was actually, my mother and father, had this beautiful, gorgeous child. I have one sibling, and I have two half brothers. I've been trying to find them, like, where in the world's Carmen Sandiego, so maybe this YouTube channel might connect us again, because we gonna get busy, okay? So I'm very optimistic. I'm a very positive thinker. I do many things in my own personal life, and it's my time to shine, so I hope you shine with me. So born in Puerto Rico, let me get to my overview, and then from there we'll go ahead and conversate about a topic I want to speak about. It's kind of interesting, and I'm going to give you my opinion, and I'm just going to have to just pour it out there and just say how it is, just like many other YouTube subscribers. But I'm going to be the one that just gives it a twist, right? And you will find this out as you see more and more of me and get to know more about me. So my grandma actually raised me throughout my childhood. My father was in the prison system. Let's get right to the overview. I visited growing up my father in jail a lot of times. And my mother just couldn't get her life together at a young age. She was going through some things and some bad habits. So my grandma took me into the court system, and she raised me and my brother. She was always a hard worker, an amazing woman. She is still presently in my life, and I even spoke with her today. She said she's proud of me. Sometimes we need to hear that from our loved ones. I grew up in Connecticut as a kid. I was born in Puerto Rico, 100% Puerto Rican, even born in the island, the beautiful island of Fajardo, Puerto Rico. Is actually where I was born at. I wanted to go over information about my growing because Tampa, Florida is really where I found myself, made my mistakes, and got, just kind of was in the scene. Like, I came out in Tampa, Florida. I discovered the gay world in Tampa, Florida. I found my spots in my gay community and who I am and who I became in Tampa, Florida. And, I was raised in the hood in Tampa, Florida. So, I got these hands. So any YouTuber want to get it, you can get it. No, I'm kidding. I don't do all that crazy stuff. So So I definitely also wanted to go over. I live in Kansas. Kansas is a very interesting state. It has given me the opportunity to do more things, um, but I moved here in 2018. Okay, I live in Wichita, Kansas. Not always the most exciting place, but there is always stuff to do. So I don't shit on places I'm at that helped me or got me to certain places, or I enjoy my community. I'm still here, so I enjoy the community of Wichita. They're very nice, friendly people out here. Regardless of what others say, they are nice people here. It's not a high racist state. It is a red state, but there is some funny people you gotta kind of check. But other than that, it's a pretty cool place. And I tell people don't knock Wichita County. My cousin actually came. He's a northerner. He came out here and visited me, so he enjoyed it. He enjoyed it. I love Dallas. I probably want to move to Dallas in 2 to 3 years. You know, that's something in the back of my head. Other than that, I don't know. Let's just get into the topics that I want to talk about today as well. If you have any questions about me, my growing, and anything specifically, go ahead and put it in the comment section. I just want to give you guys a quick overview, because just to be honest, my childhood was great because I had a great, strong grandma, but it kind of sucked as a kid. Because my father did get out of the prison system when I was about, I don't know, 6 or 7, or maybe, yeah, 6 or 7. I was pretty young, but not too babyish. I was in a toddler. And I was happy again to be able to be with my father and build a bond and really get to build a bond, because a kid going to the prison system, you don't build a bond with somebody when you was a baby, when you last saw him, you know? So he did a good job making up for lost time. Like, he showed us what a father is. We went camping. We did amazing things. And at the end of the day, he taught me some things in life as well. Fortunately, he was diagnosed with cancer, and my dad was told he has a year to live. He made it to 2 years. We took him to different places. My grandma took him different places so he can enjoy life. And we went camping. We did a lot of great things, but it still sucked to have to. It's like you lost your father twice. Does that make sense? You know, you had to see him in jail. You want to get to know your father. Then he finally came out, and you're happy. And then the wound opened up again when he passed away. So that's why we're gonna get more into my past other days. But I just want to give you an overview, because who I became is an amazing person, because that's what makes me a go-getter. That's what makes me continually striving for more, because I always see, I'm a very optimistic person, and I'm a big dreamer, but I'm also a visionary. So I see myself going places. I can't tell you which one is going to get me where, but I can tell you I'm very prayed up. And so that's just general. I'm a spiritual person as well. If I don't like your energy, I don't like your energy. If you're too much of a distraction, you're too much of a distraction. I keep it real. I can go to a job and I own it when I walk into the room. Anywhere I go to, I just live my truth and confidence and love myself more than anybody else has to, right? Because when you love yourself, nobody can. In the words of RuPaul, if you don't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? Okay? So tonight, okay, this is a conversation, this is a topic that's been kind of hanging around, and I want to speak to you guys about this, and I'm going to look at my computer while I'm looking at you guys, because I want to kind of read a little information about Caitlyn Jenner. Wanted to be a governor, and it's something that I feel like, just because there is a position that is for hire doesn't mean everybody's a candidate for the position, right? He's running for, let me see, because he's running for, if I'm not mistaken, he's a Republican, right? And there's nothing against a Republican or Democrat. The only reason why I have a little bit of a issue with that is because everything you do, Caitlyn, is a reflection now of the LGBTQ community. And for so many times, policies and things that got put out by the Republican Party were not very friendly towards the gay community. And in fact, not until like Obama had a seat as a president, we didn't start seeing more gay marriage states that were legalized. And then it feels like when Caitlyn Jenner started her journey, she relied on the community to uplift her. But I always say this: Caitlyn Jenner doesn't know the struggles of trans women and this world and society unless you really live in the mud where everything is a struggle. You're in the hood, or even if you're not in the hood, you're in public places that you have no security guard. You know how these women get mistreated, how all these murders go on. And I want to take this time to tell you guys I am an advocate of trans community. I am a person that believes these women are amazing people. Gay people are so creative, amazing people. I'm a gay person myself. And just our community, queer community, all the trans women, trans men as well, are all part of this melting pot, and we all can do better to support each other. And that's all I want to put out here, because it is real, the struggle, and it is a lot of stuff that gets kind of swept under the rug when it comes to these killings and murders that are happening to gay LGBTQ community. It's a lot that happens with or lifestyle. So that will be another video, because I want to tell you what my struggles and stuff like that. And that's why we're blogging, because we want to speak about these things. And I want to tell you guys my story of coming out. You know, it was not easy decision, but it was not like a lot of other traditional stories. Mine was a little bit like, I'm just going to do what the hell I want to do, and they're going to find out eventually. So when it comes to the Caitlyn Jenner situation, he had another recent kind of, and this topic is, I don't know to say typo. Listen, I'm Hispanic, y'all, so there's going to be some words. Y'all going to be laughing. Y'all going to be like, what the hell is this Puerto Rican saying? But look, his recent media news that he had was about the Olympics or sports and a trans woman being in this sports. And I'm sorry, I have AT&T internet, but I guess when I put it on my laptop, it's a little slower. So, Caitlyn Jenner, if you're a biological boy, you shouldn't be in girls' sports. And he said, at least not until you're older. So sometimes we gotta read the articles all the way through, because the heading is gonna be this, and then when you read it, it's gonna be some more details behind it. Well, he feels that you shouldn't be part of these sports if you're a biological boy living as a trans woman and playing sports maybe in high school, middle school. So I don't know to say that he's fully against trans sports, but here's my opinion.